Okay, good morning everybody. It's Mike and thanks for joining me this morning as we start a new week. Today we're talking about taking control of the next 30 days. So much has happened since January 1st. I think we've lost at least 3 months of productivity out of the first 7. Our schedules and our routines have been disrupted, and we hate that, don't we? And we don't really know when it's going to return back to normal, whatever normal is in your world. And while the market's surging right now, the next 6 to 12 months remain unpredictable. We really don't know what's going to happen over the next 6 months with our real estate market and the economy in general. There's so much uncertainty that's out there right now. And because of all of this, those annual goals that we set back in January are irrelevant now. It was a worthy exercise on January 1st to set out goals and a plan to achieve those goals for the year, but that's all been disrupted now. Your plan of action for 2020 is now obsolete. It's not relevant to today's world. And I believe that right now, in the environment in which we find ourselves, a plan of action for more than 30 days is futile. Because so much is moving and changing, and so quickly. And we are one news story away from things getting a lot better or a lot worse. So what do? Well, my advice is that the appropriate action now is to break the year up into 30-day increments. To just look at the month of August and just focus on August, and don't worry about September, and don't worry about the fourth quarter of this year. Don't worry about it right now. You can't predict it. I know, right? We all have opinions. And if you're on social media at all, you get exposed to everybody's opinions as if they're experts. They're not experts. They don't know what they're talking about. And we don't either. We're going to have to take it as it comes. We're going to play the hand that we're dealt as it comes along. I think we can look out 30 days. I think for right now, today, we can see that for whatever reason, the Atlanta real estate market is surging. It's very active. I think it'll probably stay that way for August. What about September? I don't know. And that's the only real answer that you're going to get these days. I don't know. Let's look at August. Let's develop an appropriate plan of action for August. So here's what I want you to do today. For today, create a written set of goals for the next 30 days, for the month of August. What is it that you would like to achieve by August 30th? Then I want you to build out a written plan of action. And I keep saying, put it in writing. There's something so impactful, so tangible, so actionable about actually putting it down. And not just thinking it, not just contemplating it, but actually getting it down, working it out right in front of you. Build out a written plan of action to achieve those goals. So here's what I want to do by August the 30th. Now, how are you going to do it? What steps are you going to take to achieve those goals? And I want there to be 2 considerations that you put on everything. Everything has to answer 2 questions. How much and by when? How much and by when? And those of you that spend enough time around me, I know you get sick of hearing that. That's very nice. How much are you going to do? And by when are you going to get that done? Let's just say, let's pick an easy example. Let's say that that you want a goal of increasing your listing inventory by the end of August. And I would say, okay, great. So how are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to focus on for sale by owners, and I'm going to contact for sale by owners during the month of August to try to increase my listing inventory. I would say that's fine. That's a good idea. That's a very realistic and tangible target. So how many for sale by owners are you going to call each day? How many? Well, I'm just going to do it every day. No, I want to know how much. How many are you going to contact every day? And what time, by when, what time every day are you going to do that? How much and by when? Everything that you put down in your goals for August, and every plan of action that's going to allow you to achieve those goals, answer those two questions. How much and by when? So for the month of August, let's create a written set of goals and a written plan of action. How much do you want to achieve in August? And when are you going to put this plan of action into place? And this is Mike encouraging you to go out and make it happen for yourself today.